to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make cold pressed onion oil, and for this you're going to need a few ingredients, and I have my blend of sunflower seed oil and olive oil here. This is actually cooking oil, guys. You do not need to use this. You can use plain olive oil or plain coconut oil. Next up, I have my onions, and I'm simply going to go ahead and prepare this. Pardon my stained white tray. This was caused by the cola nuts that I used for my last hair treatment. I'm going to be replacing this very soon. So preparing my onions is really easy. I'm just going to clean out the head and the bottom of my onions, if that makes sense, and then I'm going to take off the back and then proceed to chop my onions into smaller pieces for blending. Now I just want to quickly point out that this is just one of many ways, or one of several ways you can prepare cold pressed olive oil. You don't need to use my method. You can go ahead and use some other method. You can basically just chop your onions into really little pieces and then soak them in oil for a while before you proceed to filter it out of the oil. Next up, I'm going to pour in my blend of sunflower seed oil and olive oil into my blender. Now I'm using oil because I'm basically going to be soaking my onions into oil. I'm not going to be using any water at all to prepare this because it's an oil and you don't want anything that will interrupt the function of the oil for your hair or in your hair. So I basically poured in about 10 tablespoonfuls of oil into my onions, and then I proceeded to blend this. So the oil is going to make the blending easier. So instead of water, you want to go ahead to use oil to blend. The benefits of onion oil for hair and onion in general for hair includes that onion provides extra sulfur, which supports strong hair strand growth and thicker hair. It also prevents hair loss. It promotes hair growth. It helps to increase blood supply to the hair follicles, which in turn improve hair growth. So onion is very beneficial for hair growth, and it helps your hair to grow really healthy, really well, and it also prevents breakage. So you can see my onions blending. Because of the oil that I used to blend instead of water, it gave it this creamy consistency. So this is what you should get if you're using red onions, and even if you're using white onions. While we're at it, kindly give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me with engagement. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So next up, I'm going to take out this little jar here, and I'm going to empty my blended onions into the jar. This is the consistency, guys, and it's actually really nice to taste. You can also use this to cook. It really is just onions, and because of the fact that I used cooking oil for this, it even makes it more likely to be used for cooking. So guys, remember I said you don't need to use cooking oil. You can use plain cold pressed olive oil or regular olive oil and regular coconut oil or cold pressed olive oil. So here I'm simply pouring this into a jar, and I poured in about half of the quantity that I blended because I wanted to leave room for the oil that I was going to pour in to make up the remaining half of the jar. So this is the quantity that I had. The rest of the onions, I'm sure you can guess what I used it for. So I'm simply going to pour in enough oil to make up for the remaining half of the jar. Now that that's done, I'm simply going to stir up my onion, my blended onion, and the oil to mix. If you use a clearer oil, your onion oil mixture is definitely going to come out clearer, but because the oil that I used was yellow in color, I had a yellow kind of onion oil, but this is still cold pressed either way. So this is what my oil is looking like. I'm just going to shake that up thoroughly so everything mixes up, and then I'm literally going to set this aside and not touch it for the next 24 hours.
"24 hours later."
So it's the next 24 hours, and this is what my onion oil is looking like. It tasted a bit fermented, but that's okay. I'm simply shaking it up again before I proceed to strain it out of the jar and into a spray bottle. So I want to quickly point out, because I blended my onion and everything was basically a pasty mixture, I had the juice from the onion in the jar, and that's kind of different from if you choose to just chop up your onion into little pieces and then soak it in oil. So like I said, each method gives you different results. I'm going to show you guys the difference between the juice and the oil in a minute, but here I am done straining my onion paste, and this part I had to throw away, because like I said, it was tasting a little bit fermented and I did not want to use that to cook or do anything. So this is my oil, and you can see at the bottom of the cup that the whitish juice is still at the bottom and is different from this oily part. So I'm simply pouring the oil into a bottle from which I will spray my hair, and I actually kind of let some juice pour into the bottle. I strain that again later, but this is the juice at the bottom and I'm simply going to dispose that because I'm not going to need it. So this is my finished oil, guys. I did not add any essential oils to this, but you can definitely add essential oils to mask the smell of this. It does not smell as badly as the onion oil that's prepared by frying the onions, but it smells about 20 to 30% of onions, so you can definitely use this without walking around smelling like fried egg. So this is my onion oil after I left it to settle for a bit. For my application, I simply use this every day on my hair after spraying my hair with water. So I kind of used it to just keep my hair moisturized and to lock in the moisture of the water. So here I'm simply spraying my hair with water from my spray bottle, and I sprayed all over my braids. These braids were left in for about 3 to 4 days before I had to take down my hair. So I'm simply spraying my hair with water, and afterwards I proceeded to spray the oil all over my scalp, between my parts, and even on my braided hair. To finish up, on this particular day I wasn't going anywhere, so I simply put my bonnet on, and that was that. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned a thing or two. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me with engagement. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and stay subscribed. Leave a comment down below if you will, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.